What happened today?
They swarmed. We're gonna put them in this thing.
What is that?
Butts. So like supposedly they're supposed to be gentle enough where I wouldn't need the smoke, but you know, I'm nervous. They're also, dude, they're too much for this box, man.
There's a lot of bees.
Yeah. Well, shall we see what happens?
I guess so.
I don't see a queen on the outside. I mean, you're not going to see the queen on the outside.
She's probably just smack in the middle of that clump.
I think what I'm going to do is like lift this up and then drop them in.
Okay.
Like I don't have a good brush or anything.
Little chain clump.
Dude, there's so many.
Yeah, there are a lot.
Oh, jeez. They just fell out.
Kind of making do with what we have here. We don't have a bigger box to put them in. And the bee shop is closed. And there's a storm coming. Doing the best we can with what we got.
Dude, there's so many bees.
Yeah. That's a packed hive.
They'll probably see this home and be like, nope, leaving. See, they're all feigning because they all think they're near their queen. But like, I'm not really entirely positive where the queen is because I'm not looking for it. Some drones.
storm coming, guys. We're trying to save you.
So the entrance is open. Oh, these are getting stuck inside.
There you go. Take it off.
No queen though.
So what are you looking for?
I'm
to
looking
know
for the queen. And then I'm just tossing these at their home. This is terrible. I just want to know that I've got the queen, but because there's so many, I don't know.
Are there any other signs you could look for?
Well, they're all fanning right now.
What does that mean?
They're all telling others, they're trying to spread the pheromones of the queen out and about. That way any bees, like you see all these flying, they come back because they think that's where the queen is. I want them to think that this has the queen. But we also have to hope there's a queen inside of there too. So, you know, this is a situation where if I took my time and if I was better prepared, like I don't see a queen, but there's just still a huge The other problem is the way that this birdhouse is constructed. There's a layer that they could climb into. So if the queen is inside of that, well, you know, I'd have to take apart this thingamabob.
And once they know the queen's in the box, they start marching towards it.
They'll start marching towards it. You'll see a lot of them fanning at the tiny little entrance, if you can see it. I do need to get this box closed though. So now I'm just smoking so that they kind of scatter. Like the queen pheromone is probably all over this post. I want them to reorient themselves to the box instead.
Yeah. I wonder if I should warn the DoorDash delivery person. Because this is right near our front door.
No worries. We're just messing with bees.
Don't mind the bees.
But like at this point, it's kind of like a waiting game to some extent because the scent needs to build out.
Yeah. They're clumping near the bottom at least. In case it floods.
Well, like, I know it's going to rain, I just don't know if I'll be able to move the box in time, that's all. So I want to get it off the ground just to minimize.
Yeah.
Building a bridge.
Oh, little bee bridge.
So they are fanning, so that's a good sign to see. So I think maybe now it's just a waiting game because we still have a lot of bees over here. And they're also fanning, so they like probably still smell her, I bet. Here, let me see her light. Look for a queen.
Bigger and longer.
Yeah. Like, I don't see one. It's meant to like tie all around your waist and such. So I feel like I see a bee that could be a queen.
Where?
Right here. I'm trying to.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't know. She's.
Sounds like me. I'm an expert. Where'd she go?
She got caught on the side of the box, which is what I was hoping to do, but I lost her immediately after that. But like, you know, that could have just been like a larger bee that filled its gut because they know they're going to be traveling.
But most of them don't look like that.
I'm not confident in that, but I don't disagree with you either. And the fact that they kept gathering on this side post, you know, that's also kind of like a, not confirmation, but it's kind of like want to be like, oh yeah, well, you know, that's.
Will the queen know to go in there? Like, is she affected by her hive? She'll want to go where most of them
I mean,
are?
hopefully that's what the rest of the bees are trying to say, like, hey, let's move in here.
Yeah.
Let's find at least a stable place to stay, whether it be their permanent home or not is a different story. I think nucleus colonies are too small to be their like home, which is why the previous swarm never moved into a nucleus colony. So like that kind of makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You see there's a few marching up.
Oh yeah.
That's what I want to see. if I come out here later and like all of these are gone, I
Good
think that's
sign.
a good indicator that the queen might be in here. And then I can move the hive away from what's probably going to float overnight.
Look at all these guys. Little bridge.
Let me just do this brushy thing with my hand a few more times to hopefully coax them. Yeah, they're actually starting to crawl down a little. Okay.
There's a bunch more going up the bridge.
Alright, and those, well, let's see, let's search for queen first. Let me come around. All right, so there's like a little ball. I want to get that little ball out. All right, I say we just leave it at this point.
Okay.
I wonder how delicate these are. Like, is what I'm doing harmful? Like, I'm brushing them lightly, but certainly not as light as, say, a brush would be, you know? I wonder.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm done.